Hey everyone, and thanks for checking out this video. We're back in Toledo, Ohio once more. Apparently, I can't get enough of this place. Today, we'll watch as the Canada Steamship Line's Assiniboine is loaded with grain from the Andersons. I did another video from just a little upstream from here that shows the Calm being loaded from a different style loader if you want to check that out. Back to our ship, we can see one of the cargo holds being loaded with grain. I'm too far away to tell if that's corn or wheat. The CSL Assiniboine was originally built in 1977 as a Jean Parisian. She was the last of 5 similar ships built in the 70s. This is a Seaway Max vessel, meaning it's capable of moving through the locks on the St. Lawrence Seaway and into the Atlantic Ocean if need be. It's 740 feet or 225 meters in length by 77 feet or 24 meters wide. This was rebuilt in 2005 and had its forebody replaced. It was also renamed the Assiniboine shortly after. After the rebuild, it went from 5 cargo holds to 1 giant one, and it features a box-shaped cargo hold instead of a sloped design. Because of that, the ship uses a pair of front-end loaders to move the last little bit of cargo onto the self-unloading conveyor belt once gravity has done all it can. Here's a little about the grain operation. The Port of Toledo says the Andersons Company opened this loading facility after the St. Lawrence Seaway opened in 1960. It was built to capitalize on the increased access of the Salties to the Great Lakes and access to the overseas markets. And this shows you where the grain facility is in relation to the city. We're a little less than 1.5 miles, or about 2.4 kilometers south of downtown Toledo. Now let's see how this facility loads ships. You can see loading chutes on every other silo. Each one is adjustable. I believe that's corn being loaded based on the size of the grain and the dust coming from it. That chute can be positioned to fill either of those cargo openings. Unlike some other fancier facilities, these are adjusted just with ropes. The crew simply pulls the chute where it needs to be. Looks like this operator's closed this chute and another is flowing. I wonder if that's a weight distribution issue, because the area looked like it still had plenty of room for more grain. Well, that about does it for this video. I'll leave you with more footage of the boat. The Assiniboine was in and out in about a day and a half before leaving Toledo for Quebec, Canada. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like would certainly be appreciated. I've got several Great Lakes videos in the works, including trips to the steel mills on the south shore of Lake Michigan, as well as several railfan videos too. I hope you check them out when they're published. Until our next trip, I hope you have a great day.
Stop. Get off this engine and do an inspection. Why? I'm going to be stationary.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, I need that signal again. We got Venetian signal, Detroit side, information flow reverse.
Detroit side, okay, on reverse.
Roger, okay to do so.
Смотрел. Вера. Stop.
Okay, copy, thank you.
Rob?
No, you can tie down, I'll get you right.
Alright.
G806 at Crandall Road to the hotel.
G806 at Crandall Road to the hotel.
Товарищ Запманов.
This is Robert. Extension switch lead, top at 97. You can go down the switch lead for 1 east some.
I'll switch over and have him come over and talk.
Alright, see you guys, have a good one.
Clear Maumee. 1 west, east stop.
76. 76. We're 8 on 4 west. How about number 1? You're gonna hold it Victor's for a bit here. The 7 for the last time. Spot that to the air, please, and let me know when it's done.
Sure. 333, change crews at Oakwood. Roger that. They're on duty right now for 11:30. For 11:30, alright. Thank you.
5617 to the 97.
scan switching lead for eastbound 1.
This is on board, drop 3, take them in.
Так, влязо за 6493 тона. 493. Малко повече. Ти ме газ не потрапаш, можеш ли?
Underneath the canopy, I can go double check for you if you need me to.
Yeah, you want to check it out? I think you should be for a 568 going to Willard. They're being LST. You want to tell them?
All right, I'll go check. If it's not him, I'll go pick him up and see what he do.
The magnitude, you're ahead of the move 12. Here we go.
Comment, we're going to reproof for that thing. We'll go ahead and do it at the grain elevators here by Oak Harbor. 425, ready to go up the siding, 292 signal indication.
Hold on a second. It's got to remove here.
Hey, copy.
Doug, Kristen, Joel. John Lake, Doug, Kristen, Joel.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, once I get across the pump station here, I'm going to scoot over and give you guys some room there. So, I see you coming.
Okay, Roger. Yep, I'm going to do the same now. I'm going to slide over, and that dredge is just past the Toledo Harbor Light and tight up on the red side, so you should have no problem.
Okay, understood. Appreciate it. Go Lions.
Roger that. Have a good day. Doug, Chris Joel, back 16.
Detected back 4.
747. 747, благодаря.
More, so maybe you just got to move the line.
Стана спирачката. Сложиха гарнитурата, стана са, работи нормално. Ама ще трилогите или? Не сме още. Дай идвам, ще дигнем първо на място, после. Окей, добре.
Working Brian there today.
15 tie.
Hey, Mega 41, over.
Go ahead.
Hey, we're all together, dump tested, armed up, looking for a route.
Come on up for 3 lead 16.
Okay, up 3 lead 16.